So, are we going to see a return of the KMK punk / political orientated sound? Or are we just going to go with this current hip hop thing that we did on the number 7 and the...
I think I just answered that, right? What was the question?
Are we going to... Is there going to be some more rip hop coming soon?
Yeah. There's the new record, like I said, there's rip hop, there's some stony shit, there's some hip hop. It's definitely one of the most adventurous records we've done in a while. So.
And I know you collaborate with a lot of bands when you're working as far as that, but with the rip hop stuff, who in particular would you say is the driving force of the punk part of it, as far as who's playing the music that we're hearing?
On this one we collaborated with the band DI, legendary punk band.
Legend, I've heard of them.
They're
big.
So,
those guys are big.
So actually, the singer Casey Royer is a punk rock legend. He started the band Social Distortion with Mike Ness. He started the Adolescents. DI means legendary. So
yeah, I actually got a little tidbit of this, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's in your face, slamming punk rock. Get the fuck out of the way because doors are being blown the fuck down type shit. What would you think is the biggest misconception of your band?
They were white. I mean, that's I don't know.
I was here. That was
It's so weird.
I was surprised the first time I seen you guys. I thought you're of ethnic descent. Ethnic descent. That were that. I would say. I've heard this too. That a lot of people think that you just talk about smoking weed all the time and that you really don't do it. But I'm going to say personally, folks, I have hung out with the Kottonmouth Kings before. And they smoke more weed than a fucking kill a horse. I'll tell you what, we'll kill. We smoke. I heard these kids smoke a lot of weed. I've been back there. If you're not hitting a vaporizer, you're hitting a bong. If you're not hitting the bong, you're hitting a fucking joint. If you're not hitting the joint, you're hitting a pipe. If you're not hitting a pipe, then you're.
Basically, the only thing we're not hitting is women out there. Respect the women.
Yeah, there's no. I back that on that. We feel the same way up with the magazine.
Yeah.
There's no women beating. If you do that, you'll get beat up by a dude, and it might be us. So what are some of the big messages you're trying to send to your audience with your music?
I think the biggest message would be enjoy your life, live it, try and live as free as you can live. Think for yourself, be an individual. Don't let someone dream your dream. Dream your own dream and get dreamt into somebody else's.
I feel when I hear it, I feel it empowers me individually, and I feel like it's a lot towards personal freedom as well.
Okay.
I feel that when I listen to
your records.
Yeah, I got them all.
Okay.
I downloaded them, but I got them all.
Okay, good.
All right. Finally, just a little fun question, just to end it off real quick. I know we got serious on the last deal. I'm not trying to tie you guys up. You just got done with the rock and show sold out here in Philadelphia, and you're trying to get on and do your thing. But finally. What were you all like in high school? Did you ever plan on being in a band or anything? Was that something in your brain when you were back in high school? Was that something you're thinking of, or were you just a regular Joe running the high school program? Did you play any sports, basketball, football, bong smoking, anything of the nature?
Yeah, I mean, probably everyone has a different story. Probably for me personally, I started playing in a punk rock band in high school.
This is Daddy X, first of all.
Daddy X, yeah. How you doing, folks? Nice to meet you. I started playing in punk rock bands, and that's how I kind of, just for fun, just played backyard parties and played in the garage after school, just growing up in Orange County in the suburbs, just bored. I used to play basketball. I used to really love basketball. Chasing girls, just enjoying life, going to the beach. And
Bobby B.
Bobby B, how you
What was your high school days like?
I grew up playing soccer for like 13 years, but when I got in high school, my dad had already beat up the coach at a bar, so couldn't play high school soccer. Pretty much just full-blown stoner.
Did they make the movie Kicking and Screaming after your dad's story or no?
Was he Will Ferrell or was he Robert Duvall?
But I was like pretty much full fucking bong hit master at 14. I was slinging quarter pounds of bud in high school. It was just all bad. I had rainbow skunk, quarter pounds chilling in my thing. I was like in 10th grade. My mom
were you on a VW maybe?
My mom was a little pissed, but my mom blazes, so she wasn't that mad when I was kicking her nugs. And I tried football. The coach fucking hated me. I was just stoned all the time. I was just fucking... just wasn't a fucking team player really on that as far as that went. Got on my dirt bike and went fucking crazy most of the time and just got my aggressions out that way. And then started messing with the turntables probably about the 11th grade, going to like, messing with Run DMC and Beastie Boys and Public Enemy shows and shit like that. And
did you know the X-Clan was on Suburban Noise?
And X-Clan actually was a group back in the day. I right out of high school I was in a group called Neighborhoods, and we had we went to the New Music Seminar in New York, and there was a group called X Clan, and we didn't really know who they were or whatever, but when we heard this stuff, we were like, whoa, this is something totally different that's like right now in hip-hop that means a lot, as far as like there was a lot of rapper dudes who were just rhyming, like fairy tale rhymes. These dudes were actually saying something. Brother Jay is the main rapper in X Clan, and this was 1989, 1990, and Brother Jay had this group. I mean, he had like 10 guys on stage. It was just like this legendary thing that went on for a few years. I was playing all their stuff in the clubs. They were banging. Just kind of went away. You know how record deals are. I think they were on 4th and Broadway back in the day, record label, and they just kind of disappeared or whatever. So probably like about a year ago, Brad hit me up and was like, dude, we're signing X Clan. So we signed X Clan.
Yeah, man. Let's hear it, folks.
This is legendary.
Everybody, tell me what DJ back
One time, let me get real quick. Let me give you my high school experience real quick. Let me give you mine real quick. Coming from Johnny Victor right now. I went to high school for about a year and a half. At high school, I went to high school with D-Lo. Me and D-Lo grew up actually together, and since elementary school, pretty much, we grew up together. I went to high school and played sports my freshman year. Pretty much dropped out of that my sophomore year. Ended up going to about 6 different high schools, went to a boarding school, a bunch of other things. But I spent my high school days listening to Cypress Hill. You know, I got being in a group or anything like that. I was listening to Cypress Hill. I was banging the music in my house all the time, smoking weed, doing this or that. And no, I never in my dreams thought that we were going to be in a band. I figured I was going to do, you know what I mean, get a sector job and do the, the whole blue collar 9-to-5 thing until this genius right here, Daddy X, came up. He met us about the end of our high school career, and saw how much we were into music, into rap and music and into everything. And he's like, dude, you guys do it. You guys sound, you have what it takes. Let me take you to the next level. And so we jumped on board the magic train over here, and now here we are right now.
That's where they
12 years later, in Philadelphia, sold out doing a show with Sen Dog, who I listened to before we even had a band, playing with us and giving us the respect that we give him. It's just it's a beautiful thing, What are you talking about, Bob? Some backstage backyard parties? Bobby B used to be a maniac.
I used to DJ some backyard parties in like Lawndale and Hawthorne and the South Bay, and like people like Ice-T would show up, and the Rhyme Syndicate dudes, and a lot of underground like hip hop people would show up, and we used to go, DJ. I got to DJ a lot of legendary clubs and stuff with DJ Rob Harris back in the day, Jamaica House, and do a lot of good shows. And basically that led into DJing clubs, which Daddy X back in the day promoted nightclubs.
Peace.
Him and Lou Dog, our drummer.
Peace, y'all. These are my flying peace signs right here. Peace.
And that was it, man. We were out.
We're out here.
All right, Glad Magazine, thank you for your time, and see you next time. Kottonmouth King, Smoke Ring.